The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
Just waking up, I gotta thank God. Thank you. Fired up the square, that's how my day starts. Early morning buzzing got me looking at life. Outside, I see moving pictures, look at the lights. It's just another Saturday, it seems like. Got dressed and hit the corner with my team, right? Smoking, rolling up, and passing around. Now I'm stoned and my ass is barely dragging.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to another episode of Toomer's Down. I'm your host, Al Toomer. And how's everybody doing? Right off the bat, let me say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there across the world. Give yourselves a big round of applause. I also would like to thank all the fathers who have celebrated this day for years and still don't know that the motherfucking kids ain't yours. I'd like to give y'all a big round of applause as well, because a lot of men do that. And, shit. That's some cold-ass shit there, man. Like they say, it's mama's baby, but papa's maybe. There's a whole lot of men. I don't know how many thousands of men that are taking care of kids that they genuinely think is theirs, and some low down ass bitch and slipped some pussy out the back door, and not only slipped it out raw, and got another kid. And that's just not cool. So I applaud y'all. I applaud the original fathers and everything. But, a man like me that has no kids, I feel like it's more than about time for them to get a day for a motherfucker like me. Now, you can call it Happy Stepfather's Day. That's a motherfucker who knows it ain't his kid. He's just helping the women he deal with, helping her with her goddamn kids. You can call it a Happy Stepfather's Day. But out of 365 motherfucking days, it ain't no day for me. I don't like to say you can come up with goddamn, if you don't do Happy Stepfather's Day, how about Happy Motherfuckers Day? For all the men who fuck mothers with kids. How come there ain't no day for us? You know what I mean? I don't get that. How come there's no day for the men who goddamn, because it's very hard, especially you get to a certain age, man, to deal with a woman who ain't got no kids. And what is the definition of a motherfucker? That's a man who fucks a mother. Everybody's sitting in about fatherfucker. But the man that fucks a mother who has kids, and not just fuck her, helps out. Buy the kids some shoes and shit. Buy him some clothes. Buy him books. Help him out. Next thing you know, the kid's in the NBA, the NFL somewhere, and he remembers you. That's the type of motherfucker I am, because I have no children. I'm supposed to have 9, but I have none. Due to 6 miscarriages and 3 abortions, I have no kids. So the bulk of my life has been taking care of other motherfuckers' kids. Whether they just left their motherfucking kids, whether they was locked up in prison, or whether they was dead. I done raised kids, other motherfucking kids, put them through college, put some of them through the league. But every kid that has ever came across me, he's a great human being to this day. But yet and still, ain't no day for me at all. Nothing but my motherfucking birthday. But nothing to goddamn salute what I've done, how I've helped kids, stay out of trouble. Nothing for me at all. And once again, we are here at Al Toomer's Town at Morris Media. Tonight, I got a very special guest for you. I go about 20, 25 years with this brother here. He's one of my fellow comedian friends. We're going to get to him in a minute. We want you to call in, but we want you to reserve your calls to around like the 40-minute mark of the show. Now, the number is 323-293-3375. 323-293-3375. Call in and let us know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my first guest, man that, shit. When I look at this guy, hell, he makes me, realize how funny I am, because he's a country boy like me. He's from Houston, Texas. I'm from Albany, Georgia. And we got that old slow southern drawl type shit, man, that motherfuckers love. But this cat here, man, from the first moment I goddamn met him, we've been cool. We done travel all around the world doing goddamn comedy around the world. And he's one of the funniest men that ever goddamn done it. And he's also an entrepreneur now. He brought some of his things in tonight. He has books, shirts, all type of things that is educational, because he's turned his life around. He's also a member of AA for the last 11 years. That's one thing that I'll give it to him, because I just can't, quit right away. But nigga, you just quit goddamn boozing for 11 straight years, man. I'm kind of afraid of you. But I can't do that. So, without further ado, let me give you Derrick Ellis. Go and introduce yourself, Derrick, and let them know who you are and what you do, man.
Well, thank you, Toomer, man. It's my pleasure to be here. Toomer's town.
Yeah, you stop it through on the way to another gig.
And this is my neck of the woods. Crenshaw, man. I bought a lot of pussy over here. And I'm just happy to be back on Crenshaw. But, yeah, man, it's, it's all good, man. I've been doing this grind. And, of course, we've been doing this stand-up for a long time, man.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I happen to venture off into some other things, because the stand-up comic, he's versatile. He has to be versatile.
Right.
Because you might not get a TV show, so you're going to have to do other things, and I decided that I would write some books.
Yeah.
And, which was amazing, because in school I was dumb than a motherfucker. That's why I know God is real, Because somehow he put something in my head that I didn't have almost 40 years ago. He's like, golly. But and so I was able to write a series of 5 books. And my most prized possession is the first one and the fourth one. The first book I call it How I Got Ghetto Rich, but people were like, D, man, you still driving a 1998 car. I said, well, man, I wasn't talking about monetary richness.
Yeah.
I got insight and I God allowed me to figure some stuff out, and spiritually I kind of got rich, because, I was, shit, man, when I was, and all this came about after I stopped getting loaded, because, I used to enjoy it. And let me tell you something. You mentioned that, a lot of times I was like, damn, he broke my anonymity, but fuck it, But, you my guy. And I tell anybody, because what it is a problem now is you see a lot of artists and entertainers.
Right.
And a lot of them are committing suicide. Lately, about last couple of weeks, a couple of them have.
Yeah.
And, some of them had suffered from a drinking problem or a drug problem.
Yeah.
And so what it was is that a lot of times people don't realize, when this become a problem, and if you ain't willing to try to get some help about it,
right,
ultimately it's going to destroy you.
Right.
Now, and you can have all the money in the world, but you're not going to be happy. And depression set in, and sometimes you have that thought of suicide, but you really don't mean to do it.
Yeah.
But you do it out of thinking that, because the thought came up.
Yeah, you tired of what doing. But can you tell us, because I'm sure before you did it, there were other times where you knew you needed to do it, but what was that goddamn fucking breaking point moment, that rock bottom moment where you say, I think I'll put this motherfucking shit down.
Well,
it's
you know
done.
what?
It's over.
Well, you know what, Toomer, man, I'm glad you asked that, you brought that out. And because what it was for me is that even though when I was getting loaded and I I was funny. A lot of cats say, "Man, you was funny, D. Man, you." I was like, "But nigga, I was saying the same joke twice." You know? So, motherfucker, that ain't funny. That's a stupid motherfucker. And so, but what that whole feeling of demoralized after when I had even had a good show and I would trick all my money off.
Yeah.
You understand? You know, a comic, we earn our money hard. You know what I mean? We might fly way across there to get that little change, but we need it. You know?
Exactly.
And so when I would get it, I would like to blow my money, man.
Yeah.
And so what happened was that I got to the point, man, where I just got sick and tired, man. Sick and tired. I feel like God was like, Derrick, I'm gonna let you shine, but you're gonna have to stop this.
Yeah,
for me, because as I know, you're supposed to drink and enjoy life.
Yeah, do things in moderation. You cannot abuse anything.
Yeah, you're supposed to drink, and it's a sense of enjoyment, a joyous occasion, but when you have a problem, because a lot of times it's the chemistry in your body. Mm-hmm. And so if your chemistry in your body ain't right, and so it's gonna allow you to go overboard. And so I realized after getting into what I got into with the support group I had, and I found out what my problem was.
Yeah.
And so now,
you got a lot of Indian blood in you or something?
You know what, dog, man? I just, you know what I mean? I just like to go overboard. Like when I.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I go overboard.
Like I say, man, you know me, man. But there's some people, they don't handle their liquor or whatever.
Right.
But, man, you done see me goddamn sober, and you done see me. I'm always a pretty mellow, even keeled dude.
Right.
I mean, liquor don't make me go out and want to fight nobody or want to argue nobody. I do that sober.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll enhance what I am, but some motherfucker goddamn get towed down and want to go out and get fucked up, want to go out and fight and start and do shit. They call it liquid courage.
Well,
things that you wouldn't do. I mean, if you are out of control where you wouldn't be doing this shit sober, you the type of motherfucker that ain't got no business fucking with no alcohol, no drug or nothing. I'm a fucked up nigga sober.
Yeah.
I mean, this shit actually calms me down.
Yeah, well, like I say, man, it's designed for enjoyment. But
Yeah.
like I say, a lot of people, their body makeup is a chemical imbalance. And I don't want to
tell us something about that. You got to do that. Chemical can do that.
It's a chemical imbalance in your body.
Right.
It's just like some people got high blood pressure, some people don't.
Right.
So people that got high blood pressure has to take blood pressure medicine if they want to live.
Right.
But you can say, I can work out, I'm going to work it out, but sometimes you need medication.
Right.
So for me, my medication is a fellowship that allowed me to realize that I can't drink no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, and because my body don't lie. My body, I can't just, like if I take a drink right now, I'm leaving. I ain't finna do this. Man, I'm finna go on Figaro, look for me a motherfucker on Figaro. She gonna get all my little change. I'm gonna be looking for everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Now there's discipline like that to know that.
Yeah.
But how long did it take you to realize that?
Well,
man, you wasn't no spring chicken when you quit, nigga.
Right. Well, you know, we had fun. Yeah. Shit, we had fun, man.
Yeah, we had fun.
I really in 2007, man, God took that obsession away from me.
That's good. That's 11 years.
He took the obsession for me to want to do any using and boozing.
Yeah.
And now I'm addicted to this motherfucking coffee.
And shit, that's I don't know. That's slightly better.
And you know what I found out? They say coffee is good for gout. I found out. I read it.
I ain't got no motherfucking gout in my toe. I know goddamn well niggas sitting there drinking all that sweet ass shit.
But no, I don't.
You got that from where you get that from Starbucks?
Nah, I don't go to Starbucks since with that little situation with the brothers went in there. But the brothers, I really don't go.
Let me say something about this Starbucks shit. Yeah. I done been to bathrooms in Starbucks all over the world, and ain't nobody said nothing to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Nothing. So I don't know what, I get tired of them putting shit like that. I don't know what happened over in Houston. I don't know what happened. I can only go by how I'm being treated.
Right.
You understand? And I've gone to these places. I mean, I've contributed to them. But if I got them I'm just driving down the street and I got the piss and I know there's a place I go to on a regular basis, I might not be buying no motherfucking coffee today. But you ain't going to tell me I can't use your motherfucking bathroom. And they don't do that to me.
Right.
So sometimes I feel like I am I get privileges, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for the ones that got them have to go through being thrown out, don't use the bathroom. Even over there in Houston and Atlanta, man, they say they let them girls over there in the bathroom after the store was closed, gave them a certain time, 10, 15, 20 minutes, them bitches still in there giggling and laughing, talking about we'll come out when we want to come out. And who knows what they were doing in there. Nah, that don't give a motherfucker a reason to go grab a sister and goddamn throw her ass out. But at the same time, y'all got to think that there's other people around here that got to look out for y'all. The only way it comes out is it looks like they did something to y'all, but what the fuck did y'all do to lead to that?
Well, you know
just
what?
leave. If you got them coming to use a bathroom, hell, it don't take me 20 minutes to shit. It damn sure don't take me 20 minutes to goddamn take a piss.
Right.
Leave. The place was closed. They let them in.
Right.
And they come back, come on, we're trying to close up. They in there like, fuck y'all. And I'll come out when I get ready to come out.
Yeah.
All right, bitch, we'll drag your motherfucking ass out there. Now the whole Negro race is in arms because of racism.
But you know what? The thing about it is that now, I understand what you're saying, Al, but the fact of the matter is that I think what it was, the manager kind of displayed, they felt like unfairness was racist, which doesn't make Starbucks racist. It's just like you got a bad apple in a bunch. So normally you try to take the bad apple out, and so and then you might eat the rest of the apples. But the fact of the matter is that I felt like that. That's just my personal thing. I was kind of just felt like that this is America, and I know racism still exists.
Of course.
But then if I'm gonna be spending my dollar, even though that just happened in one store, the idea is apparently it's in somebody's head. And so what I'm like, I don't feel like I'm being, even if they treating me right, it just for me, that's my personal opinion.
Right.
Because I was going to Starbucks every day eating oatmeal because I like their oatmeal.
Starbucks got oatmeal?
Yeah, they got oatmeal.
I ain't never know they had no oatmeal.
Yeah. So that's just my thing, man. I you know how the brothers were treated, but I was upset at the brother because they wanted $1, which they felt like it wasn't about the money, which I can understand that. It wasn't about the money, but goddamn,
Yeah, well, motherfuckers stay out of other motherfucking places, man. I mean, I'm getting tired of motherfuckers leading my goddamn feelings as to how I'm supposed to be feeling by showing me a goddamn news feed on something, man. See, my everyday life ain't like that.
Right.
So, and I done seen a lot, but and I say that not to seem like I'm insensitive to anything. It's just like motherfuckers. It's like they put that shit out there automatically too. I don't like nobody to control my anger.
Right.
What I'm supposed to be pissed off about.
Right. Well, you shouldn't allow people to do it anyway.
Yeah, and then that's what they do.
Yeah,
that's what they doing.
Yeah.
So as far as that coffee, man, you done quit every goddamn thing up. But one of my white friends they told me about some coffee at Starbucks. Man, motherfucker told me if you get that honey blonde coffee. Drink about 2 25-ounce cups of them motherfuckers. Yeah. It's the best cocaine you've ever had in your life. Not smoking, snorting, because I don't sit up here and delineate, but I'm just letting everybody know I do have my issues, but I was a Republican goddamn fucking cokehead. I didn't smoke crack or any filthy Negro shit. I snorted.
You was a high end.
When I snorted. But they said, you drink some of this shit, motherfucker, and you off the chain.
Right.
Yeah, so that
but I was saying I wrote a book about I want to kind of show
tell us about it. Of course,
it's a book I wrote. It's called "I Had to Get Sober or Stay Broke." This is a book I wrote. And actually it's called "From Vodka to Coffee." I had to stay sober I had to get sober, stay broke. And I wrote this when I was like 2 years sober.
But they tell you gonna put that up there now. Tell them where they can get it.
You can get this on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, anywhere in the world. But you can get the book in Barnes & Noble. Of course, everybody do the online thing, Amazon.com. And, check it out. It's a good read. It basically is not just talking about sobriety, it's just talking about after I kind of I sobered up, how I could look at the how I looked at the world.
Things cleared up,
and how I realized that you have to be responsible.
Yeah, you do.
Because I wasn't when I was like I don't feel like I was responsible, and so when I realized and when God took His obsession and He gave me the ability to write this, because it wasn't nothing I planned on.
Right.
It just happened. And so so I talked about how, you got to have some values and morals in life, be responsible, and all money ain't good money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So it ain't just about somebody just talking about what how a sober guy looks at how life
exactly
should be kind of ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he touched you like that, man.
Yeah, man. It was a blessing, though, man.
It is.
But you know what, man? Toomer, man, comedy is what we do, and this is what my love is. And a lot of times I realize that in times of economical turmoil, with how the government is, people are looking at it now, that people should be going out trying to laugh more than anything.
More than any goddamn thing.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because I had to tell a lady friend. I said, quit taking life so serious. She's always was frowning up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
this is all these on edge.
I said, quit. I say, you know what I mean? Open up and quit being. First of all. Give me some head. That'll help you open up your mouth and start to talk and speak.
At my mama's house.
And, of course, that made her laugh when I said, give me some head, because she said that she knew that was a joke.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't sucking your dick.
Oh, shit. So we'll get right back around to this, but goddamn it, you heard me mention the Father's Day thing. You father now. What you got? How many kids you got now?
I got one daughter.
And you had a grandparent now. You ain't even 50 yet, are you?
No. If the Lord say the same, I'll be 50 January the 8th.
I'll be 50 December 27th.
I have a lovely daughter. Yeah. And that's why I appreciate my sobriety now, because I'm able, because if I hadn't got sober when I got sober, I wouldn't have been there for it.
Piece of shit.
Because I was kind of out of a life for a while. Disease had me. And then I didn't catch it, but I'm saying we got back in. I was able to help her with a wedding. I was able to see my granddaughter be born, and I was my grandson. I try to stay in their life now, and so, but it's my daughter is a beautiful, and my daughter was bad when she was little. Like my daughter could fight. She would whoop her. I know one time when she was in school, she had hit this guy in the eye with a pencil. I mean, she like, some little.
Don't tell me she stabbed him in the eye.
Man, let me tell you something. My daughter. So I looked at it on the bright side. I said, well, if my daughter ain't no punk, But,
she your daughter.
But then I said, well, damn, because some kids, they grow up, you be like, damn, I hope she don't be like that when she get older.
You should hope she's that way.
Man, but look, man, my daughter.
Especially if it's stopping some of these vultures from taking advantage of it.
Well, no, man, my daughter happened to be one of the most beautiful daughters a guy could dream of. Mm-hmm. My daughter, man, she got a great husband, a guy. She got a family, you know what I mean? She went and bought her a house. I mean, she bought a house before me. That tells you how she is, but she's doing good, man, and she's 29,
Oh, that's cool,
man. But the thing about it, me and her got a good relationship, man.
That's good, man.
You know what I mean? But the thing about it is
so her angry ass mother wasn't able to
I
turn her and kiss you.
Back child support. I'm like, man, talk to your mama. Tell her to quit tripping. Daddy ain't got nothing to do with it. Yes, you do. No. But it's all good, man.
Oh, yeah.
Life is, let me tell you something, man. we got to enjoy this, man. I was just telling you on a situation a while ago. I had a friend of mine. I seen him, and he was trying to help this cat, and a car hit him. Another guy come from the same place.
Yeah, you just tell me motherfucker got killed trying to save a cat.
Saving a cat, man.
Lord have mercy.
I just me and him was talking, and I just fed him. Sometimes I get a little something. I help the guys,
Yeah.
And so we was doing that, man. I was like, damn, life is. And so that's why I say, man, people, we always complaining about shit.
Yeah.
How much I ain't got enough money, I ain't got my woman ain't acting right. Man, you got to be grateful if God allows you to wake up this morning.
Breathing, nigga.
Yeah, you
breathing. That's your first blessing.
And I'm just really saying that to put the emphasis on, nigga, you need to be grateful.
Exactly. Yeah, you in this motherfucker. Grateful, every day you wake up in this motherfucker. Unless you wake up fucked up.
Yeah. Well, shit, man, be grateful you come out that motherfucker.
If I'm laying somewhere paralyzed, all fucked up and incapacitated and in pain, nigga, fuck breathing.
Yeah, I see.
I'm gonna pinch my own motherfucking nose.
right. Hopefully you don't have to ever experience that.
Yeah, hopefully, but older you get, man.
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself.
You do. That's the same. When you're younger, your body takes care of you. But the older you get, you have to take care of your body.
Take care of your.
And I'm telling you, man, I'm waking up and feeling aches and pains and all type of shit now. And then what happened? About what is this? June now.
Yeah.
Last month, goddamn Derrick, I shed it twice on myself.
You shed it twice?
Yeah.
Well, did you take some X-Lax?
No, it wasn't none of that, man. Goddamn, once you hit like late 30s, early, it happened to me. The first time it happened to me, but I was like 39.
Yeah.
And you think you about to pass gas.
Yeah.
And it ain't that.
And it ain't that way. Yeah,
that shit happened once, and then another 4 or 5 years it'll go down.
Yeah.
Shit, nigga, the last part of May, that shit happened back-to-back week. I think Tuesday and Thursday. I was really concerned.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I happened to shit on myself like that before, but it was Halloween, and I had, like you were saying, I felt like I had to poop, but I was trying to hold it.
Yeah.
Because I was on my way to the bathroom.
Right.
And because I said, well, shit, if I poop, I'm at the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I would hold it, and my little badass nephew, that little nigga go come from behind the door and say, he had a Jason mask on, motherfucker with boot. Man, so I shit it everywhere. You hear me, man? Because that's all I needed.
I whooped his ass.
Man, I shit it all, man. I say, man, you scared the shit out of me. You hear me? Man, I literally shit on myself, man.
That shit ain't cool at all, man.
Nah,
and then you get around here, and after that happened, you were scared. You're afraid to fart for like a month.
Right, man. I'm like, I ain't got, my ass ain't got no, it ain't like I've been penetrated. My muscles in my ass should be together, like if not to talk to, some of them that had that ass tampered with.
Yeah,
you understand? And so anything might fall out their ass, but not mine.
Not mine. Hell no. Hell no.
And so, but so I know how you feel if you. You know what I mean?
I was talking on the phone, talking to my goddamn mama, just walking around talking.
Yeah.
That's a casual fucker. She in Georgia. I'm talking on the phone and goddamn. And there's only one look you can have on your goddamn face. God damn, I can't believe this happened.
Hey, Toomer, but you can be prepared next time. Just get you some Depends.
I ain't finna put on no fucking Pampers. Nigga, I ain't worn no Pampers since I was 8 months old.
Well, man, look here, man. I got on some now. You know what I mean? So I just...
Derrick, all right, man. I'm not ready to get that old.
I mean, but I follow what you're saying, though, man. But, like I said, it ain't for no, it ain't for, you know what I mean?
But not just that type of shit. Getting old, man, like I say, is... waking up with goddamn aches and pains, like my ankle now. I don't know, I damn near broke my goddamn ankle like fucking 6 or 7 years ago. It is healed up, but every now and then I'll wake up and that bitch is swole up and hurting just like that just happened. I ain't did nothing. It's like I went to sleep. I done woke up feeling pains of what I done been in the fights, and it's like it's something in your mind and your body where shit, man, goes and it comes back. It never goes anywhere.
Man, you know, I understand. I can relate to you, Al. I woke up this morning, my eyebrows was hurting. That means motherfucker say you get all kind of aches. And I think after you turn 40,
that's when it really started hitting me.
I can deal with the pain, Al. As long as I don't wake up and my dick hurts. You know what I mean? If that happens, when it gets to that point, I'm talking about, especially if I ain't done that.
Well, I just started having a few problems with that too. Now it ain't about no pain.
Dick can't be hurting. Now.
I brought the new year in with my dick giving me problems.
Yeah,
really. I mean, not starting to saying, you know. Now I just turned 49 that past December, but
congratulations.
It was a thing where, man, like I said, I ain't never took a Viagra pill in my life on my grandmother's grave. Give me the type of woman I like. I really don't need nothing else. Give me some pretty ass toes and a pretty ass woman, a nice body, and a joint, some liquor. That's all I need. If I got I ain't finna turn my dick into a junkie.
Hey, man.
And I know a lot of motherfuckers who've done that in their 20s, man, just taking Viagra. I will not take a Viagra pill until my dick is just drop dead.
Hey, well, look at here. I'm guilty because I took a Viagra, but the bitch didn't show up. I ain't lying, man. I ended up fucking everything in the refrigerator. I stuck my dick in the Jell-O pudding. Shit. I say, shit. And my fucking bill.
Man. So your body breaks down like that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, you shouldn't have to. You know, like you say, you shouldn't have to be able to. You should be natural.
Yeah, and I am. And like I say,
so that's a good thing because that show you kind of healthy.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And not only healthy, a naturally black, genuine man. You look at my goddamn, the inside of my hands are just as black, man. I'm natural.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, I mean, I look at my family generation, man. My dad, 92 years old. This motherfucker still walking around goddamn eating neck bones and chitlins and shit in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got good genes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then you deal with the easiest way to create sickness in your mind is to listen to what other motherfuckers say.
Right.
I know high yellow girlfriend that I really have. Hell, shit, her family ain't half as old as mine, but she done lost like 3 brothers and sisters, lost their mom and dad, but they is all watered down motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. Smoking, drinking, and all this type of shit, and they couldn't goddamn dig. Not to say that there's any, I don't want to say that. I can only speak on my experiences. I do know that my black ass goddamn swarthy ass genes helped me a lot. Mm-hmm. And it might be, and I keep saying because ain't none of my brothers and sisters left. I'm the last one, and all them motherfuckers, I got brothers and sisters old enough to be my motherfucking parents, bruh. Mm-hmm. In between my mom, 87, my dad, 92, my oldest sister's 73. 70 rather, okay. And then you got a brother 69, they in their 60s, 2 of them in their 50s. So these niggas old enough to be my parents. But I don't know if they ever abused my body like I've abused mine because I was free out here doing what the fuck I want to do. Right. But I still feel like that my body takes care of me if I take care of it. And like you said, you retired.
Yeah.
I don't retire. I'm not finna sit up here. I'm not at a point in my life where I'll say I'm finna quit drinking or smoking or doing whatever I want to do forever. Mm-hmm. I'll take a vacation.
Yeah.
I'll go off 2 or 3 months and not drink anything and let my liver and my kidneys replenish itself. And I'm going to go back to doing what I want to do. But I'm not going to say I'm finna quit doing this forever.
Well, look here, Toomer, not to cut you off, but I was like, another reason why I stopped drinking because I got to the point where I started breaking out. When I was
so eczema and shit?
No. Handcuffs and police cars, you know. Like I started going to jail, you know.
You were them crazy Indians, man.
So I was going crazy. So I like that's another reason. Called the Twin Tower, man. I seen a guy have a fight in jail when I was in jail. Let me tell you something. There was one of the gangbangers, right? But the other guy that was sitting next to me, he wasn't a gangbanger.
Yeah.
But he tried to be hard. You know, there's something about brothers in jail. They got to feel like they be hard.
Yeah.
So this little dude was a little thin little dude. And so him, I had become acquaintance. We was talking and, you know what I mean, and everything. And man, a dude walked in, he threw up themselves, woo, woo, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And man, this dude gave him a fade. Man, he beat the shit out of him, right? And I'm talking about it was 30 of us in the holding cell.
Yeah.
And so I felt, and so that concrete, I hear him, man, I'm looking. And so when it was over, because the sheriffs, they don't help. They let the shit happen, especially if it's two brothers.
Yeah.
And so anyway, by the time when that dude got off his ass, and later on when he kind of, because he fucked him up, he kind of come to himself. You know what he asked me? He asked me the most stupidest question I ever heard in my life.
What?
He said, man, why you didn't help me? I said, man, I told that motherfucker not to hit you in your eye like that. I said, you got to see how to get out of here. You know? Shit, man. You know, I just like, you know, man, that ain't, and it's a lose situation if you get in a fight in jail, because you might be finna get out. But that's going to add more time. Yeah. And then if you don't fight back, you're a punk ass motherfucker. So it's like a catch-22.
There ain't no place to be, man.
My best advice to anybody, don't go to jail.
Exactly.
Especially the Twin Towers.
I've avoided that motherfucker at all costs. Yeah, I've been in there, but I ain't never changed clothes. I've been arrested in several different cities, but I'm out.
Right.
But that place you talking about down there, no, this is over at the 77th Division when they put me in.
I've been there, over there.
Man, I seen a goddamn nigga, they put like 30 motherfuckers in one part. Right. And I had never been to jail, man. I'm used to goddamn when you see the cages and all this type of bullshit and all this. There was none of this. Is all they just put a motherfucker in a glass case.
Right.
It's like, God damn, is this what this shit is about? But one motherfucker in there out of all these niggas in there, it ain't but one goddamn bathroom. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker, for some stupid ass reason, decided he gonna try to flush an apple down the toilet and overflowed it. Man, them niggas stumped that nigga out because when the toilet overflowed, they took their time not coming to clean it out.
Right.
It overflowed the whole motherfucking goddamn fucking cell.
Yeah.
Man, them niggas beat that motherfucker to death, man, and he was mentally retarded. But it's like motherfucking goddamn, you don't flush no goddamn apple down no toilet in there, man. Yeah. I had to beg him to stop whooping his ass.
Well, look here, and Toomer, and that's so special when you in a cell with all of them. And you got to use the bathroom. They got you supposed to do what they call a courtesy flush. It means
when you fart,
when you take a dump, you supposed to
flush. You fart, nigga. I done seen motherfuckers going over there because the toilets it's like that suction, man. I wish a motherfucker you fart and that motherfucker don't tell nobody, nigga. It's about to be a rock.
Yeah.
Motherfucker don't play that shit in there, man.
It's crazy, man. I know, man. Jail, man. And
that's why I understand why motherfucker can get out, man, and decide he want to go back.
Yeah.
Because I was in there with some of them motherfuckers, man, and went to court. I said I'd never changed clothes, but I did have to go goddamn down. I did like 4 days. That's back in 2016. Yeah. And I did go down there, but I had to go to like 4 court dates, and that's because of my negligence. It was shit that I could have been taken care of, but I didn't. That motherfucker kept me and that motherfucker dude. I had to go to court downtown. I had to go to one out there by the fucking airport. Mm-hmm. I had to go to a couple of them. Mm-hmm. But you ever been on one of them buses? Mm-hmm.
I was on the bus, man. The county, the sheriff. Yeah, I was on the bus. Hell yeah, man.
God damn. Like a motherfucker. That's worse than being in there, man, because you just all shackled up, dude. Yeah. I don't know what the slaves went like on the way over here, but it couldn't have been no worse than that. It's like, dude, if I ever get out of this shit, I will never go through this shit again.
Man, shit.
But while you sitting in the cell, you waiting, on other motherfuckers to go to court and everything, and then they come back to the cell because everybody got to wait.
Right.
One little young motherfucker came back and, man, they just gave me 25 years.
Say, this some advice that we giving Bill Cosby. So look here, man. You need to listen to this shit to handle yourself.
Yeah, this little motherfucker walked back in there talking all this shit.
I hope Bill don't go to jail.
They just gave me 25 years. Nigga said I could do that shit holding my breath.
Yeah.
All right, well, get to holding it, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You can do 25 holding and you just talking now because it's new.
Yeah.
It ain't really set in, nigga, that you 20 and you gonna be 45 when you get out of here.
Right.
But you just gonna walk back in with the rest of the motherfucker. I had 25 years. I thought I was gonna get 125. I can do 25 holding my breath. Yeah, all right.
Well, like I think.
Well, you get to doing them.
Yeah, right. I don't want to do one day.
Not one motherfucking day, man.
I love the free world.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I go out of my way to remain free.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to goddamn talk about what goddamn is going on out here in this world. I've moved around in this world enough, Derrick, to know that ain't nothing and nobody stopping me from doing what I want to do as long as I move by myself.
Right.
The only time you get into trouble is when you try to move in groups.
In groups with another motherfucker.
Yeah. Be it with Negroes, be it with men, be it with American, be it whatever.
Yeah.
Move by your motherfucking self. Respect everybody else. But when you try to move as a group, nigga, your ass is in trouble and you're not going to make it.
Yeah. And you know what I say? And not to get too spiritual, but move as God have you to move.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and for whatever that is for you, because every time I try to do something, I think on my own, sometimes I end up in trouble. So when I allow, you know, let God let me operate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What I'm saying is that now I ain't not, but I have to go on His time, because it's just like in stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
You know, as many shows that you didn't get ripped, you done got a standing O.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd enjoys you.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody come up to you and say, man, we want to give you a development deal. We want to put you on.
Exactly.
But you prepared. And this is just a message. You prepared. You had one of your best sets that you had in years.
Yeah. It
was a nice crowd. The rhythm was there. Mm-hmm. You was on beat.
Right.
And nothing happened.
Yeah. So
what that tells me is that long as I continue to just kind of allow, this just me, God operating my life, whenever it's time for me to do what I need to do, man can't decide it.
You can't decide it.
Man can't decide it. Man can't decide it because it's just like my friend Bill, when I seen him, and then that happened to him the same day I seen him.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? So my thing is that, you know, I just take this whole thing one day at a time.
You have to, man. You never know, man. Every second, just like your boy Bill, like I said, man, the amount of funerals I done been through the last number of years, nigga, you never know.
Yeah.
I was talking to Bob the other day, Bobby Law.
Yeah.
He cool, but he going through some stuff. I talked to him Sunday. I don't want him up here. But man, you never know when it happened to Ricky Harris.
Yeah.
It's like, and you never expect, like, damn, not them, but nigga, you motherfucker, that could beat your motherfucking ass tomorrow. So you better take this motherfucking shit serious every second of the day and get what you can get out of it every day, nigga. But next week, your motherfucking ass could be in a hearse.
But the thing about it, though, most importantly, though, to me, Al, is that a lot of brothers don't realize you got to do something for somebody. You got to help somebody.
Yeah.
Because most 90% of America, people in America, or America itself, is selfish.
Well, that's this system.
Selfish, self-seeking.
Yeah.
So, in other words, you can have $100 million, man. Mm-hmm. And you might put 3 or 4 people on. You got the ability now to employ people.
Right.
That means you can empower people.
Yeah.
So now, why you think you on this earth? Why you think God put you on this earth to have 100 million, to have 90 cars, to have 5 mansions? It ain't that. That's all yours. But you can't help nobody because you ain't got no homeless people in the mansion.
Right.
You ain't got. So that's how when I say my whole direction of life changed. Whatever God blessed me with, if He allowed me to be able to help somebody, that's my job.
Right.
My job is not for Derrick. My job is for helping somebody else. And so that's the benefit I got about hanging around the people I hang around now. Instill this information into me because I know Jay Anthony allowed me to do his club, and he called me. Jay Anthony is a good friend of mine. Yeah. One of the funniest comedians working. I like Jay because Jay Anthony got a heart.
He's supposed to have his ass down. If you looking, motherfucker, you canceled last week, so you better up and get your ass down there, Mr. Brown.
And you know, I remember when before, and I'm going to just say this, Jay probably, but before Jay had opened the J spot, I didn't have a car. I was walking. He gave me a ride. He said, Derrick, when I open this club, he picked me up. He said, when I open this club, I'm going to allow you to host. I'm going to let you host a night, whatever night you want. And I was like, okay. But, no club was open yet. So when he opened the club, he did what he said and allowed me to work there.
Yeah.
And what happened was that, I ain't make a lot of money. Jay a tight motherfucker. But what he allowed me to do,
multi-millionaire.
But that's not. Hey, I ain't mad at him. But now Jay do give from his heart too. Cause
he do, man. He gave me
a nice watch, man. I still got that watch.
Yeah.
But it stopped working. But anyway, what he allowed me to do, he allowed me to develop.
Right.
As a comic. Because L.A. market is different. Like, and when I was in Houston, when you was in your hometown, you the man.
Right.
So, but when you come to L.A., L.A. can be a cruel market.
Yeah,
because you can think you got some funny shit, and they'll look at your ass.
Nigga, and you a goddamn goldfish and a goddamn little bull.
They'll look at you like you crazy.
Exactly.
And so what the club did, his club allowed me to develop and gain confidence.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to the point where I got confidence. If I start off with a set and ain't doing so well immediately, I don't cower out. I don't get no. I know something gonna come, and that happens from just kind of being where you was allowed to host and you could do some time back and forth. And
you have to, and you got to
appreciate that.
Be patient with this shit, man.
Yeah.
Cause dude, I couldn't deal with it, bro. I walked away from this shit, man. But it got to the point, nigga. After it could be good shows, but especially the bad ones, nigga. If I'm up, goddamn, all night and I can't sleep thinking about what some fucked up motherfucker think about me, I couldn't deal with that too well.
Yeah.
So you have to snap out of that. When I walked back away from this shit 10, 15 years, that was it. The good was the good, but I always remember the bad more than anything else. I just couldn't shake it. So you have to, realize, like I said, there's a saying, all good things come to an end, but all bad things come to an end. And I didn't grow up being no comic, man. I'm ruthless motherfucker. Used to having things my way, man. Motherfuckers booed me over at Atlanta, over there at Uptown Comedy Club, nigga. I was ready to bomb the whole club.
Yeah.
I do all the motherfuckers, nigga. I hope all you niggas get killed by a car wreck on the way home. You gonna boo me?
Yeah.
That's the only time I've ever been booed. And the motherfuckers booed me, nigga, not because, you did Uptown over there.
Yeah.
It's 7-day goddamn show. Or 7 day from Tuesday to Sunday. Sunday is Apollo night.
Yeah.
Well, if you boo a nigga, hell, you get free cognac. These niggas booed me for free cognac. So you just gonna fuck my undefeated record up for that and then come up with a part two. We know you're funny and everything, nigga. Have a drink.
Yeah.
I didn't take too kindly to that at all.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what, Al, but you know what, sometimes I got booed before, but you know what booed did? It humbled me. Because you know what it is? Because you got to understand, man.
Yeah.
One of the baddest basketball players in the world to me is Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
But Michael Jordan had some bad nights.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying,
I don't remember none of them, but I'm sure he's had.
No, he had some few games.
Yeah, what the
that
nigga, he didn't hit 40 tonight. He did that with the Washington Wizards, nigga.
Yeah.
He didn't do that with the Bulls.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it was some times that Michael Jordan, he had he injured himself one time, so he went through some shit. Mm-hmm. But his good shit outnumbered the bad.
Oh, yeah.
So if you got booed 5 times, but then had every other show, you on top of that.
You got
it don't mean that.
Yeah,
but now, nigga, if you get booed every time you go up, I suggest you get a job at Popeye. Matter of fact, Church's Chicken, because I love chicken. I can come and support you.
I ain't been booed but one time, and I remember that shit more than the thousands of times that I got standing ovations and was good. That's warped. That's a Capricorn type shit. And you a Capricorn.
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn. That's why we get along. Capricorn, we some moody motherfuckers.
Yeah, perfectionists.
Yeah.
Now, what you think about your president here before we get ready? We got like 15 minutes, almost 10 minutes.
Okay.
You say you almost changed. You back to drinking, Trump?
Oh, yeah. I said, man, if Trump get to this next election and he become our president for another 4 terms, fuck it, I might relapse. They said, what happened, man? Trump made me drink again. Fuck it, man. I might well get fucked up because the country finna be, But you know what? Actually, man, people talk about Trump. But let me tell you something, dude. When Trump got in office, the stock market it's still kind of rolling. It was rolling, man. So I'm like, in a sense, it was good because I had some stuff. I'm like, damn, Trump got this shit popping. You know? So you know, and if you're an investor, man, shit, if you, so you got to have enough money where you can afford to play the game.
Yeah.
He your man. You know what I mean? Trump your man.
Like
but
I said, I remember the motherfucker when I was growing up. Yeah. I don't know. I think they done cloned him. But, man, when you look at a lot of motherfuckers, fuck what the man say. I ain't gonna sit up here and goddamn get mad at what he say about niggas and immigrants and women. Mm-hmm. That motherfucker don't pull no punches on nobody. Hell, he accused Bill Clinton of being a pedophile. Mm-hmm. And that's the one thing I like about him. That motherfucker say and do whatever the fuck he want and don't give a fuck. He don't discriminate against nobody.
Well, you know what? I don't, and that I agree with you on that. One thing that I can say about him, he gonna speak his mind.
Damn right. He a 70-year-old man right now, nigga.
And some people say, well, man, that's what you don't, which I love Obama, and Obama kept the peace.
He kept the peace, but he did. This clearly illustrates. Polarizes the difference between a black man and a white man. Because if Obama had tried to say or do anything, this motherfucker
he couldn't do what Trump did. But what I'm saying is that but sometimes you need that person that's gonna say, "Look at him, motherfucker. You know, we can get this shit. We ain't gonna let them do what they want to do with us. Yeah. We gonna shit. We got say in this." And so, I applaud Trump for that. But now
that's what I like about it.
I'm just saying, for me though, man, my thing is that when whoever we vote on, it's like, they do what they do, but normally you don't. Shit, I don't. Man, let me tell you something. When Obama was president, this shit is still the same for me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? To be honest, I
ain't gonna vote.
My money still. I ain't hit no.
That was the thing. That was the thing. It didn't change. It didn't vote. I didn't go vote. I've been registered to vote.
I voted for President Obama.
No goddamn body. I didn't vote for him, and I ain't vote for none of the rest of these goddamn motherfuckers. Now I'm registered to vote, but I didn't go vote. Yeah. And everybody want to talk about when your vote counts. Mm-hmm. Man, from the time I was old enough to start voting. Especially with presidential elections, it had to start around Reagan, if not Bush. Mm-hmm. Then Bush, then Clinton, then Bush again, then goddamn Obama, and then Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. And I looked at all these elections, man, and my vote didn't count at all. Mm-hmm. Because they say goddamn fucking Bush lost 62,999,998, and somebody got 999, one vote more. I could say that my vote fucked it up. Mm-hmm. But these goddamn votes are so goddamn far that there's no way you goddamn accuse me of doing it. Yeah. I'd be damn if I was going to go stand out in goddamn line wrapped around the goddamn block to vote for any of these goddamn motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. I hoped he won. Mm-hmm. I prayed. I cried when he won. Yeah. But I damn sure if you go in and check no goddamn box on this shit, because I didn't pick you, nigga. I don't know where you came from.
Yeah. Hey,
nigga, fucking 10 years ago, I didn't know who the fuck Barack Obama was. 2005, 2006, I know who the fuck he was.
But I understand that what you saying, Toomer, and not to dispute what you said, but I mean, hopefully, voting is very important. I mean, to me, but if enough people just say enough people say that they're not gonna vote, like you just said, you don't think it's gonna matter. If enough people say that, man, we might have wouldn't have got the first black president when we look at it. But enough people. But white folks really helped him get in.
What exactly? They're the ones who voted him in, man.
They helped him get in.
These motherfuckers are trying to get you to goddamn fucking. You have to be vetted to be voted. Now
he had help, but what I'm saying is that
thing, and I'll tell you another thing that I don't like. And yeah, he black, but bruh, he ain't one, huh?
Who is that?
Oh, but Barack.
Uh-huh.
Barack. until the first black president is black as me or these motherfucking headsets, you ain't had now. Until he's an African American of slave descent, you haven't had now. Yeah. They skip right past our people. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. Us, the Ellises, the Toomers, the Morrises, the whatever. Mm-hmm. They did not give. Al Sharpton ran, Dick Gregory ran, Jesse Jackson ran. Yeah. They didn't let us have that. Man, that boy goddamn fucking from Africa. His mama's from Kansas, but he does not have any slave blood in him. Mm-hmm. So they are saying that there's not a chance that a descendant of a slave can ever be president of this country.
So in other words, not a Mike Jones or we can't.
You niggas ain't got a chance.
We ain't got a chance.
No. If you got any slave blood in your lineage, you can forget about being the president of this country. Yeah. And ain't nobody saying nothing about that. But you see, maybe 50 years down the road, you know, Steph Curry somebody, but a black nigga like me with slave, no, that ain't finna happen no time soon. Or it would have been goddamn Sharpton or Jesse, but Sharpton and Jesse fucked themselves up. Yeah. Fuck you gonna run for the president, Reverend? What they gonna call you, Reverend President? Yeah. President Red.
Well, let me tell you something. Al Sharpton, man, he lost weight, but his head still swole. You know?
Yeah, he is. He always running around goddamn talking about your goddamn shit.
I say, man, your head got to come down to your body size.
Yeah, but I get tired of these niggas walking around talking about all this goddamn shit, man. Y'all been doing y'all shit for 40 or 50 years. Sit the fuck down and let somebody young have something to say. Every time you turn around, somebody happens. Here's Sharpton or here's Jesse. Mm-hmm. There's another mother I ain't gonna miss.
Man, look, I saw Jesse one time. I ain't gonna lie, and I had mixed views about Jesse because I spoke to Mr. Jackson. I said, "Hello, Mr. Jesse Jackson. You know that nigga looked at me like I owe him money."
Yeah, I can believe that.
He wouldn't say nothing to me. I guess, man, let me tell you, if you're a politician, you're supposed to be for the people.
You want to respect.
And you talking about the Rainbow Coalition, man, ever since that, I don't even look at a rainbow when it's in the sky.
You want some respect from him, go out there and get shot by the police. You be there for you. Be at your funeral.
I was like, man, come on, Jesse, man. I really looked up to him. But after that, man, my whole...
Man, them motherfuckers are what they call goddamn race hustlers. Always out talking about goddamn what is going on. And, you know, niggas always want to learn the worst thing. They don't learn the right thing from people because goddamn white people, goddamn fucking political system, even with the presidency, turns on every 4 years, every 8 years. Ain't no black people, if you really want change, got no business still around there following niggas who been talking for the last 50 years. If the niggas we got here to us, they talk to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X personally, them niggas ought to be sitting down somewhere, man.
You know what, man? Let me tell you something. It'll never be like a Dr. King or Malcolm X.
If they don't get a chance?
No, but what I'm saying is that most of these cats don't stand for nothing. Because let me tell you something. One thing I remember that Dr. King said to me. He said, if you don't stand for what you believe in so many words, I might not say it right. He said, you are already dead.
He's a motherfucker who's not willing to die for something is not fit to live.
There you go. He's already dead.
Yeah.
Man, that was one of the most prolific statements. I mean, I heard that just listening to a speech.
Yeah.
And, man, I was like, I mean, I already had respect for him. But when I heard that, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah, but look at the motherfuckers that got them.
He knew he was going to die early.
Yeah. And I talked about this earlier last week on the show, but, you know, the people that goddamn he spurned from goddamn Jesse Sharpton, Julian Bond, there were a couple of them. They ain't goddamn fucking spurring nobody else to be able to do nothing. Ain't no 80-year-old goddamn black man still got no business walking around talking about he's speaking for black people. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you ain't dead shit. Yeah. You ain't throw one grenade. You ain't shot one goddamn shot. And I'm talking about Sharpton, Jesse, and a whole lot of other niggas that ain't dead nothing. Mm-hmm. Sit your old ass down. Old white leaders sit down and they let young white leaders do shit. But every time we turn around, it's some fossil-ass nigga still trying to tell us what to fucking do, and this shit still ain't worked. That's where I'm at on that, man. Mm-hmm.
Well, man, I hope I didn't run your blood pressure.
Well, you almost,
but you meant that shit. You sound like how that dude was in my face talking to me when I played basketball. He's looking at me like that. Nigga, get the fuck on. I was like, damn, coach, I'm just in the ninth grade. But yeah, that looked like, nigga, I went to another school.
Yeah. Look here, boy, we got about 2 or 3 more with it, but that other book there, everything else you brought here.
Oh, yeah, man, this is a book.
Tell everybody about it.
Man, this is a book. Now, this is one of my prized possessions. This is called The Comic Killer. This is a suspense
Hold up over the microphone so they can see.
It's a suspense. Has humor in it. Mystery, and it's an easy read. Matter of fact, the biggest word in the book is ain't. I think I love this girl, but Fantasia read it 4 times. She knew every word in the motherfucker. I told you, Tasia.
Yeah, they can find it where?
And you can get this at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com.
Derrick Ellis.
It's called The Comic Killer by Derrick Ellis. And also, I got a book out now called The Crenshaw Vampire.
What?
It's a horror. But it's about an ex-police officer, ex-retired police officer who lived this triple lifestyle. He's real, like, low down and dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called The Crenshaw. And actually, it's in a 2-book series. You can get this book and that book together because it's a short story. It's what they call a novelette. Right. And you can get that in that one book, and you can get it on Amazon. Just type in The Crenshaw Vampire. Yeah, man. And so, but Al, I didn't mean to, let me just say this. But we need to read, black folks. A lot of times we don't know nothing because we ain't reading. So you got to read, man, and even expand your vocabulary. Yeah, now if you read this book, it ain't gonna expand your vocabulary because, like I tell you, but now my biggest word in there is however. But it's a great read. You gonna like it. And this a brother wrote this, so support this, man, because, I got a royalty check the other day for $2. You motherfuckers bullshitting out there in the world. So support me. Also, you can go DerrickEllisBooks.com.
There you go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're wrapping up another episode of Toomer's Town where we talk about it all. Everybody comes through tonight. I bumped into my boy and I wanted him to come through because he's a very important person in my goddamn life, and he's an author, not just a comedian. So the man's a goddamn author and support everything that he does because you support me too, and you also support yourself. So until next week, once again, we want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Happy goddamn Father's Day to all the suckers who ain't realized it yet. And I want to put it on the ballot. We must need a happy motherfuckers day, for fathers people like me who will raise other motherfuckers' kids. Yeah, right. But ain't got none. But I done put your goddamn kids through goddamn school and taught them, and I still ain't got none. I feel jaded.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Goddamn it. All righty then, let's knock it off and get out of here and go party.
Plus I got about a buck pass. Boss came in with his punk ass, talking to a nigga like it's daytime, asking where I'm from.